One cold, rainy evening, a poor 12-year-old boy named Ethan stood on a busy street selling flowers. He hadn't sold much all day, and the only food he had was a small sandwich his mother had packed for him. As he was about to take his first bite, he noticed an old homeless man sitting alone under a broken bus stop, shivering from the cold and clearly starving. Without thinking twice, Ethan walked over, smiled, and handed him the sandwich. The old man looked into Ethan's eyes with tears and quietly said, "One day, your kindness will find its way back to you." Ethan smiled, wished him well, and continued home with an empty stomach. Years passed. Ethan worked tirelessly, studied every night, and eventually earned a place in medical school. On the morning of his final exam, his mother suddenly collapsed from a serious heart condition and was rushed to the hospital. The doctors said she needed emergency surgery immediately, but the cost was far beyond anything Ethan could afford. Devastated, he prepared to quit his dream of becoming a doctor so he could somehow earn enough money to save his mother. Just as all hope seemed lost, the hospital director walked into the room. He stared at Ethan for a moment, then smiled warmly. Ethan was shocked. It was the same homeless man he had fed years ago. The director explained that he had once been one of the country's most respected surgeons. After losing his family and career in a tragic accident, he had fallen into depression and homelessness. Ethan's simple act of kindness had reminded him that there was still goodness in the world. It gave him the strength to rebuild his life, return to medicine, and eventually become the director of the hospital. Without hesitation, the director paid for Ethan's mother's entire surgery. As she was taken safely into the operating room, he placed a hand on Ethan's shoulder and said, "Years ago, you fed a hungry stranger when you had almost nothing. Today, I have the chance to return that kindness by saving the person you love the most." Ethan's mother recovered completely. Ethan graduated as one of the finest doctors in his class, and throughout his career, he never turned away a poor patient who needed help. Every time someone thanked him, he remembered that rainy evening and the sandwich that changed two lives forever. A single act of kindness may seem small today, but it can return in ways you could never imagine. Always choose kindness, because good deeds never go to waste.